All right, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. Let me know what you think about this video here. So, I'm just really just listening to Ray J here, okay, because his name has came up a lot since Diddy, or P. Diddy, has been arrested, September of last year, so it's been like a little over a year, and I guess in correlation with that, you've been hearing a lot about Ray J talking about, Diddy and things of that nature. But his name has came out a lot and not in a good way. Now, you've seen that something about he crashed out or had a spat on the Breakfast Club, okay? And I don't know if I'm really too keen about those guys on that show. All right, that they got some stuff going on here. I made some videos about those guys, Charlemagne and DJ Envy, okay? What else? Something about bringing some booty goons or something to that effect, okay, to get at somebody or whatever and do some stuff, to some people, I guess, that broke in his house or something to that effect. What else? There was some standoffs between himself and Diddy's sons, okay? And he did go on record, to bring up some people may end up being arrested, so he may have leaked out some industry secrets and was, I'll say unaliving attempt on the guy. I don't know if it was to scare him or what, all right? And then something about maybe, I guess, him trying to push the four-letter community agenda so he can get some doggone views on this channel and things of that nature, all right? And I'm thinking that he's bringing out a lot of secrets about himself that, I'm thinking, wow, imagine that. Anything for him to get clout. We talked about an incident that he had with his ex-wife, and he pulled that blicky out on his ex-wife on live. Okay, it seemed like the guy is not really thinking straight. And now it's my understanding, but I think I want to do a different video that he's in a holding cell and he ended up getting into it with a guy that was playing with himself right in front of Ray J. All right, so. I don't have all the details, but it seems like this guy is like really like crashing out. And I don't know if it's a thing where he got a lot of success early on when he was very young. All right, from the early 2000s until probably around the middle of 2000s. He had a nice little run. I think he made a lot of money. And I didn't really even hear about the guy until he came out with that tape with Kim Kardashian. Has I seen it? No, but there was a lot of talk about it, a lot of buzz about it at that time. It made him popular and that kind of thing. But I really think that just like a lot of other these doggone celebrities and things of that nature, they're crashing out because they don't have the fame and they're not making the money they used to, along with the lifestyles and that kind of thing. Lifestyles. Some of them probably have like extramarital affairs, children and things of that nature, child support. And they want to continue to live that lifestyle and they're going broke fast and things of that nature. And now with social media, like a lot of their views and things like that, they ain't hardly getting paid nothing for their views, okay? So there's people that's been on social media, for 10, 15 years, that they making way more than these celebrities are, so the celebrities have to go over here to social media. All right, let me do something here real quick. Yeah, somebody's calling me in the middle of this doggone video here. So I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know if it's something that he could get views, or I just think that it's a Osiris ritual. Okay, so all these demons and things like that around him, I believe that these demons are coming back to bite him in the backside and things of that nature. Okay, when you kind of play with those occulted practices and things of that nature. Okay, so hey, if you are Bible toter, it does say, Luke does say, those who live by the sword die by the sword. So any crap that he created, that I think that he's slipping on that same crap, and eventually, you know, he's gonna fall, or he's falling. And if he's not too careful, I believe that maybe something worked out with that arrest, and maybe some type of plea deal, and maybe, I don't know, he might do some very light time and things of that nature. But they're gonna get him the way that they're gonna get him where he wants to. They want to get him. And I'm thinking if he keeps on doing stuff that he's doing, the police and things like that, he's going to end up doing some doggone time. You know? And it's really, really sad to see that for him to have, I think, a great career in the 2000s and things of that nature. I think what he needs is some guidance, probably from, you know, some type of OG or whatever. Okay, that he's related to Brandy and then Snoop Dogg, from what I understand. I'm thinking he needs maybe an OG, probably like Snoop, to come and sit him down and be like, hey man, it's time to settle down. You know, yeah, things didn't work out with his wife and all that, but he got kids coming up, to set a better example to the kids, being that these guys can access social media a lot easier and be able to get some followers. You know, hey, to stick to the social media thing, talk about the industry and things of that nature, life experiences. Maybe they can get back on the road and do maybe some type of millennial tour. You know, they may not make all the money that they used to make, but you know, they can make a living. All right, and social media, hey, that's some pretty doggone good money that those guys are making, you know, on social media, YouTube, I don't know, what the other channel, Spotify, that kind of thing, Patreon, if they're able to get some type of deal, if he's able to, you know. But I think that he probably should have been learning that once, you know, probably in the later 2000s and that kind of thing, when social media was kind of like at its infancy stages, you know, YouTube and things of that nature. So, I don't know, investing his money and that kind of thing. But, you know, they don't really look at that when they're kind of like at the top and they're having those parties and things of that nature, popping bottles and living, you know, that fast life type of lifestyle and things of that nature till you get to, you know, how it is now. You know, after COVID, where, you know, hey, people ain't really going to these shows and these record companies ain't paying the way they used to. But I think he should have realized that like 10 years ago. So, but yeah, I hope that he's able to get some help. Somebody's able to sit him down and probably, you know, talk to him and calm him down and things of that nature, and help him realize, hey man, you know what? You're gonna have to find another way. And him being a father, you know, it really ain't all about him anymore. To help be, you know, me more of an example to his children and things of that nature. You know, this guy's in his 40s now, so I hope he would get the help that he needs. So let me know what you think about it. The fall of Ray J. All right. Anyway, all right, that'll be all right now. More content coming. Leave your comments, likes, and shares.